All right. Yeah, how's it going, everybody? All right, let's go ahead and check this chat we got going here. Present for the mandatory community meeting. Fran Dash Phoenix and Bruce H in the house is searching for Just Roy delivery. Yeah, probably hard to find that one. And then we got the Stardashians is in the house. Sup, Roy? Watch out, man. That alien ship is going to abduct you. Yeah, let's just. While we're doing that. There. That's a little better. It's probably just about the same, right? Anyway, yeah. All right. We also got Fox Mulder in the house. Oh, yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you. How's everybody doing today, guys? I'm doing pretty good. I just kind of been just waiting for this live stream. If you hear like a dog like whimpering in the back, it's just because my dog is one of our dogs is really old, and sometimes she does that. So we're not neglecting the dog or anything like that. She's old, and sometimes she sits there and whines a little bit. So, and thank you very much. Let's get the cheers for that. All right, go ahead and smash that like button. Wow, went down to 17 real quick. Probably be down to 4 in about 5 seconds. But before you bail, go ahead and smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. So, starting off, we got some JRD news. So we're going to go with that. The first little news for JRD is that we did uh, a mod purge. So I took some mods away. I decided that I want to have about 10 to 12 mods, and then if I need extra, then I will add them later. What I did was I was going over to my mod section and I was checking to see, and we had so many people that were modded that usually aren't here very often. So yeah, so we did a little mod purge. Some of the people with little troll accounts that have extra troll accounts, friendly trolls. I took their mod away. So anyway, I'm just letting you know it's not personal. It's just I want fewer mods for the live stream, and then if I should need more, then I will act accordingly. Be right back. Calling Humane Society. Okay, well, and then my other big news for the JRD show is that we are not going to be having any more Puppet Master lives. So just letting you know, there will be no more Puppet Master lives. Puppet Master has been fired from the channel. So, but we'll still do the members only lives. I just haven't decided exactly what we're going to do yet. So, no worries, bro, says Stardashians. Okay. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it. That's kind of a little bit of news that I have for the JRD show. So, with that being said, let's go ahead. If there's any members in here, let's do Roy Emoji time. And if you're not a member, you can just do regular emojis, guys. But during Roy Emoji time, we like to spam the chat, guys. So pick your favorite Roy Emoji or emoji and start spamming that chat, guys. You know what to do. It's almost time, y'all. Are you ready? I hope so. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Let's see those Roy emojis, y'all. Ew. Go balls, wasted here. Sorry. Hand adjustment. It's hard to explain. All right. So we did our the news for JRD channel. Now we're gonna go to. I have something else planned here. I was like scrolling my little X account, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and I got this little. I saw this little post from vidIQ, and I thought, a lot of people that are on my channel are creators themselves, so I thought it would be funny to share this. vidIQ, who is, if you don't know who vidIQ is, if you're a creator, small creator especially, vidIQ is someone that charges you, a small little fee to help you with your YouTube channel. So, but they put out this post saying about Mr. Beast and his advice, small creators, and this is this quote. Ready? Make one every time. Okay? So that is Mr. Beast's quote if you're a new creator and you're starting a YouTube channel. And then it was funny. What made me laugh is that vidIQ says, because by the time you've made 100 advice, just make 100 videos, then I won't even need to have vidIQ. All right. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I would have to agree to that. That's pretty much what you do. It's pretty much just trial and error, guys. Trial and error. And, every video is not going to be perfect, but, you just keep making them, and then you just end up learning how to do it. And then right now, my strategy was just keep making videos and try to look like you know what you're doing, even though you don't. So far it's been all right. It's been working pretty good. All right. Welcome in. Sometimes it's blind luck. Yeah. You just got to keep trying. And make sure you enjoy doing it, because if you're just doing it for, a lot of people, they're just doing it for money, or, they just want to get famous and everybody know who they are. That's not a good reason to do it. So you have to actually enjoy what you're doing with anything, like with anything. All right, guys. Well, it is time. If you saw the thumbnail in this stream, it is about movies that are my favorite movies. Now, this is not a top 10 list, so to say, but it is 10 of my favorite movies. I can't rank them. So, ask the 8 Ball. Yes. You want me to ask the 8 Ball? I can ask the 8 Ball. What do you want me to ask the 8 Ball? Did you have a question for the 8 Ball? Before we get started with the top 10 movies? Will my channel have 40,000 subscribers next week? No. Going in. Don't count on it. All right. Well, so much for the 8 Ball. All right. Alien Predator Romulus. All right, guys. Let's get back to the thing here. All right. So here's 10 of my favorite movies. We're just counting the ones I picked off of the top of my head. It's not like anything that's set in stone. It's not 10 through 1 or anything like that. So my first, these are movies really that I have seen like multiple times. If I saw it on TV or something, I would probably sit down and watch it, even though I've seen it several times. So that's why. All right. Peeps and something. I can't really read that. I'm a puppet. You gotta have to forgive me, guys. Do you like the M&M? Yeah, M&Ms are good. All right. My first one we're gonna go that I've seen a billion times is The Empire Strikes Back, guys. The Empire Strikes Back. The adventure continues in this Star Wars sequel. Luke Skywalker travels to Dagobah in search of Yoda, only with the the Jedi Master's help, will Luke survive? The dark side of the Force beckons him to the ultimate duel with Darth Vader. That was probably my favorite Star Wars movie. Now, I'm not really a fan of the new Star Wars movies that are coming out, so but that doesn't change the fact that that was an amazing movie. I liked it better than the first one, and that's one of my favorites. Some of these you might not recognize. I don't know. Depends on your age, and depends on if you like movies that aren't super popular, because a lot of these weren't very super popular. I mean, that one was, but these other ones aren't so much as popular as that one. Is that a lightsaber in your pocket? Yes. All right. So the next movie that we have here that I've seen a billion times is L.A. Story with Steve Martin, guys. That movie is about Harris K. Telemacher begins to receive secret messages from an electronic freeway sign near his home, which lead him to pursue a romance with British journalist and a vapid young model. All right. So that was an interesting one. One of my favorites, yeah, getting messages from a freeway sign in LA is something that really made me want to watch it 500 times. All right. So then we have the next one is Joe versus the Volcano. Joe versus the Volcano starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. Joe Banks is dying, apparently. On the upside, a stranger who is a millionaire offers Joe a way to die with a meaningful way to die with dignity by hurling himself into a volcano. Joe embarks on an absurdist journey to his demise, guided by two very desperate sisters and trying to puzzle out the meaning of existence. All right, what's up, family plushie? Welcome in. Meg, 14 faces ago. Yes, that was back in the day when before she destroyed her face. All right. Yeah, I haven't seen her too much lately. So, all right. Does Predator count? Is that one of your favorite movies? Cowboy Baby Yoda. Meg Ryan plays every woman in Joe vs. the Volcano. Does she? Well, she plays all the main characters. Yes. All right, moving on. The next one is my next favorite movie that I've seen a jillion times is Strictly Ballroom. Scott Hastings struggles to establish his personal style of dance to win the Pan Pacific Grand Prix Dance Championship. But his innovative and flashy crowd pleasing steps are not considered strictly ballroom and, as such, are denounced by the Australian Dancing Federation. That is a very good movie. I enjoyed it. It's a little bit kind of like a Dirty Dancing knockoff, but it was really good. All right, moving on. Some of these are pretty old, so I don't know if a lot of you might not have heard of these. So, Better Off Dead with John Cusack, whatever. Lane Meyer is a teen with bizarre fixation with his girlfriend Beth. When Beth dumps Lane, he decides to unalive himself, making bumbling attempts. Outside of his morbid endeavors, Lane resolves to race Beth's obnoxious new boyfriend on the ski slopes with unexpected results. Yeah, that was very good. I like Stranger Things on Netflix. Yeah, I saw a couple seasons of that. I think I saw about 3 seasons of that. I haven't really finished watching it. It was getting kind of out there. All right, my next one. Oh, look at that. It is another one starring Meg Ryan. All right. This is going to be funny, kind of, in a way. It's called Addicted to Love. Small town astronomer Sam is devastated when his fiancee Linda leaves him for French chef Anton during an out of town vacation. Obsessed, Sam follows her to New York City and moves in across the street from Linda, where he spies on them and records their lives. One day he is joined by Maggie, Anton's vengeful ex-girlfriend, and the two plot to break them up. Yeah, that was a pretty good movie. It has Meg Ryan, and ironically, it has Matthew Broderick in it. And everybody knows that I'm not a fan of Matthew Broderick, but it had Meg Ryan in her heyday, so that's why I liked it. Always had a crush on her back in the day. All right, moving on, guys. The next one is a Steve Martin movie, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. That was a very good movie. Let me say something right here. Make sure. Just making sure all the messages are on. There we go. I think the chat froze up. I hadn't seen Matthew since Godzilla. Yeah. So, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Con artist Lawrence Jameson is a longtime resident of luxurious coastal resort where he enjoys the fruits of his deception. That is, until a competitor, Freddie Benson, shows up. When the new guy's lowbrow tactics impinge on his own work, Jameson resolves to get rid of him by challenging Benson to a winner-takes-all competition. Whoever swindles $50,000 first can stay, while the other must leave. That was definitely a pretty good movie. And moving on, our next big movie that we have here is The Man with Two Brains. That's also another Steve Martin movie. Steve Martin was, I mean, you could lump all his movies together as a great work of art. He's really, really funny. I like all of his movies, really. But these ones I've seen so many times. The Man with Two Brains. When a brilliant brain surgeon, Dr. Michael Hafar, accidentally hits gold digger Dolores Benedict with his car, he takes it upon himself to save her life using his own surgical technique. The two are soon married, but no sooner are the rings on their fingers than the marriage begins to fall apart. While honeymooning in Vienna, Hafar is introduced to reclusive scientist Alfred Necessiter, who practices some rather unorthodox procedures. Yeah, that was pretty. That's pretty out there, but it was a really good one too. I hadn't seen Matthew's. Oh, you already read. I already read that one. All right, we got two more guys, two more, and then I'll let you guys go here pretty soon. The next one is Tom Hanks movie called The Burbs. Settling in for some time off of his uh, in a suburban home, Ray Peterson's vacation becomes horror when the Klopeks, a suspiciously odd family, move in down the block. When a neighbor disappears, Ray and his cohorts risk their lives to save their cul-de-sac from the clutches of evil. Yes, that was a very decent movie, very funny. Funny, and it's kind of like a horror comedy. It was kind of supposed to be scary but funny at the same time. The Burbs currently free on YouTube Movies. There you go. If you want to see The Burbs, that's how you see it. And then this one I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about, and I just decided to go ahead and put it in because it is definitely a really good show, and I've been watching that many times. And it's starring Jim Carrey, and it's called The Truman Show. The Truman Show, guys. He doesn't know it, but everything in Truman Burbank's life is part of a massive TV set. Executive producer Christoph orchestrates a live broadcast of Truman's every move, captured by hidden camera. Christoph tries to control Truman's mind as he gradually discovers the truth. However, he must decide whether to act on it. There you go, guys. That is 10 of my favorite movies of all time. Now, there's plenty more. I could go on and on and on, but those were 10 of my favorites. So let's do cheers. Oh, yeah. Whoops. We got shocked for no reason. Hi, Roy. The Truman Show is pretty darn good movie. Yeah, I like that one. Kind of close to real life now. Yeah. So we did it, guys. We went ahead and got the. Let me fix this real quick. All right. Yeah, we went ahead and did my 10 favorite movies, and I guess we'll just do a little recap. Let's do a little recap while we're, because I got the posters for them. All right, guys. All right. So my first one we did was The Empire Strikes Back. That was a really good one. There you go. If you haven't seen that, that's what it looks like. Then the next one was a story. Oh yeah. There we go, guys. And following that, we had Joe versus the Volcano, y'all. Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. And then one of my favorite romantic movies, Strictly Ballroom, guys. A hilarious comedy with John Cusack. Better Off Dead. Another rom-com with Meg Ryan, guys. Addicted to Love. And then we had Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, everybody. Gonna have 2 Steve Martin ones in a row, y'all. One of my favorite comedians. Comedic actors. The Man with Two Brains was next. And then, of course, we gotta have a Tom Hanks movie in there with The Burbs. There it is, y'all. And then finally we had The Truman Show. Oh yeah. All right. What background was I using? All right. All right, guys. That was it. Hey, what's up? Adventure America, welcome in. Good to see you. Get down and boogie, yeah. Well, we did it, guys. I'm so excited. I think since you got to hang out with me and listen to all my favorite movies, I think we're going to go ahead and give myself a cheer. And you a cheer. Welcome in, Tornado Garden. All right, let's give ourselves a cheer, guys. That was kind of a sad cheer. Let's try it again. All right, guys. Good seeing you again, Roy. Cowboy Baby Yoda. All right, guys. Well, we are out of here. I want y'all to have a wonderful day, and we will see you on the next JRD show. So have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time. Woohoo! Let's get out of here. All right, guys. I'm out. Have a great day. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.